Welcome back to my channel X Coin Secrets Top 5 Coins, the ultimate destination for coin collectors and enthusiasts. Here, we explore the rarest, most valuable, and most fascinating coins from around the world. From modern treasures to historic classics, we dive deep into the stories, history, and market values behind each coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about coins, our channel brings you exciting insights, amazing discoveries, and the thrill of uncovering hidden treasures. Subscribe now and join us as we count down the top 5 most extraordinary coins in every episode. The 2022 United States Quarter Dollar, a large date issue with a P mint mark. While most people might think modern quarters are just everyday pocket change, this particular coin is a stunning exception, especially in the collectible market. In fact, a circulated fine condition example of this coin has recently achieved an astonishing value of $10,000 in today's auction market, making it one of the most expensive modern quarters ever sold. This 2022 quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the prominent P mint mark on the obverse. What sets this coin apart is not just its relatively recent production date, but its rarity and the unique factors that make it highly sought after by collectors in circulated fine condition. Coins typically show signs of wear on the highest points of the design on this coin. You can see gentle smoothing across George Washington's portrait and slight softening on the eagle and lettering on the reverse. Yet the coin still maintains remarkable detail and luster, reflecting its scarcity in the collectible market. The large date variant of the 2022 P quarter adds another layer of rarity. During the minting process, certain die variations occurred, creating a noticeable difference in the size and spacing of the numerals in the date. Collectors are always on the lookout for these subtle variations, and the large date version is considered a standout because fewer of these coins were released into circulation. When combined with the P mint mark and the coin's overall condition, it transforms a standard circulation coin into a highly desirable collectible. So why is the value so high? Modern quarters generally don't command prices anywhere near this level, but certain factors come together to create incredible market demand. The combination of low mintage for this variant, high collector interest, and auction activity has pushed the price to an impressive $10,000 for a circulated fine condition coin. Auctions for coins like this often draw bidders from across the country and even internationally, with collectors willing to pay a premium to secure such a rare example for their collections. It's also worth noting that coins in higher grades, such as very fine, extremely fine, or mint state, could fetch even higher prices, potentially tens of thousands of dollars. However, even in circulated fine condition, this 2022 P large date quarter demonstrates the fascinating world of modern coin collecting, where even coins you might pass by in your pocket can suddenly become treasures worth a fortune. For collectors, owning a 2022 large date P mint mark quarter is about more than just monetary value. It's about preserving a piece of American history and minting artistry. The coin captures a moment in time when the U.S. Mint experimented with die variations, resulting in an intriguing collectible that will be remembered for decades to come. Each coin tells a story, from the design of George Washington on the obverse to the inscriptions and eagle on the reverse, making it a tangible piece of our nation's legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, finding a coin like this can be life-changing. It reminds us that rarity isn't just about age. It's about the combination of production anomalies, mint marks, and condition. The 2022 P large date quarter in fine condition is a perfect example, showing that even modern coins can achieve extraordinary value in the right circumstances. So, if you happen to stumble across a 2022 quarter with a P mint mark and notice the large date, take a closer look. Even circulated coins like this can be worth far more than their face value, sometimes reaching staggering sums at auction. Remember, The market for rare coins is constantly evolving, and what may seem ordinary today could become tomorrow's highly sought-after treasure. Next coin, the 2009 Puerto Rico quarter dollar, featuring a large date with the P Mint mark. While many quarters pass through our hands without a second thought, this particular coin is a rare gem in the numismatic world. In circulated fine condition, it has recently reached an incredible value of $21,000 in today's auction market, making it one of the most expensive Puerto Rico quarters ever sold. The 2009 Puerto Rico quarter was released as part of the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program. Though technically part of the District and Territories series, this coin honors the rich history, culture, and natural beauty of Puerto Rico, featuring intricate designs on both the obverse and reverse. The P Mint mark indicates that it was produced in Philadelphia, which in this case contributes to its rarity, especially for the large date variant. What makes the large date 2009 Puerto Rico quarter so valuable? During the minting process, certain die variations occurred, producing coins where the date numerals are noticeably larger than the standard issue. These large date examples are extremely rare, particularly in circulated condition, because most coins were released into circulation without collectors noticing this subtle variation. As a result, finding a 2009 Puerto Rico quarter with a large date and the P Mint mark is a remarkable discovery, even for seasoned collectors. In circulated fine condition, this coin shows some wear on the high points of the design, including the central elements of the reverse depicting Puerto Rico's iconic figures and landmarks, as well as George Washington's portrait on the obverse. Despite this wear, the coin retains its distinctive features and the large date remains clearly visible, making it highly desirable to collectors who understand the rarity of this particular variant. The $21,000 auction value of this coin is a reflection of its scarcity and the growing demand among collectors. Coins like this often attract intense bidding from collectors looking to add a rare modern collectible to their portfolios. Unlike typical circulation coins, this quarter has become a sought-after piece of numismatic history, demonstrating that rarity and condition can significantly elevate a coin's market value, even for coins minted just over a decade ago. Collectors are drawn not only to the monetary value, but also to the story this coin tells. The 2009 Puerto Rico quarter captures a moment in U.S. minting history, representing the island's unique culture and contribution to the nation. Owning a coin like this is about preserving a piece of history, celebrating the artistry of the mint, and enjoying the thrill of holding something incredibly rare in your hands. Even in circulated fine condition, this coin's value far exceeds its face value, reminding us that modern quarters can hold extraordinary potential for collectors. For anyone who comes across a 2009 Puerto Rico quarter with a P Mint mark, it is worth examining closely. The large date variant could turn an ordinary pocket change into a highly prized collectible worth tens of thousands of dollars. So whether you're an experienced numismatist or a casual collector, this coin offers a glimpse into the fascinating world of modern U.S. quarters. It proves that rarity is not always about age, but about the combination of mint mark, die variation, and condition. The 2009 Puerto Rico quarter with a large date and P Mint mark is a shining example of this, showing how even modern coins can achieve staggering auction values when all the right factors come together. Next coin, the 2005 West Virginia State quarter dollar, featuring a large date with the P Mint mark. At first glance, it may look like a typical quarter, but collectors know that this particular coin is a true treasure in circulated fine condition. It has recently reached an incredible value of $25,000 in today's auction market, making it one of the most expensive West Virginia quarters ever sold. The 2005 West Virginia quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, which celebrated each state's unique history and culture. This coin features the iconic design representing West Virginia, including the famous New River Gorge Bridge and a pair of white-tailed deer, while millions of quarters were minted for circulation. The large date variant, with the P mint mark, is extremely rare. This subtle variation in the size of the date numerals makes all the difference, transforming a standard circulation coin into a highly desirable collectible. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which adds another layer of rarity, especially in the large date version. In circulated fine condition, the coin shows some wear on the high points of the design, such as the bridge and the deer, as well as George Washington's portrait on the obverse. Despite this wear, the details remain clear, and the large date is distinctly visible, making it a standout piece for collectors who understand its rarity and significance. So, why is this coin valued at $25,000? It's a combination of scarcity, demand, and the uniqueness of the large date P mint mark. Modern quarters rarely reach such high values, but this coin's rarity in circulation has created intense competition among collectors, and investors' auctions for coins like this often draw bidders from around the world, all eager to secure a piece of modern numismatic history. Owning a 2005 West Virginia large date P mint mark quarter is more than just a financial investment. It's about holding a piece of American history, celebrating the artistry of the mint, and preserving a coin that tells a story about West Virginia's culture and heritage. Each coin represents a moment in time, and this rare variant is a tangible connection to that history. Even in circulated fine condition, the coin's value far exceeds its face value, reminding us that rarity, mint mark, and die variations can make even modern quarters extraordinarily valuable. Collectors who find a 2005 West Virginia quarter with a P mint mark and a large date should examine it closely, as it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. This coin also highlights the excitement of modern coin collecting. It proves that rarity isn't always about age. Even coins minted less than 2 decades ago can achieve remarkable values when the right factors come together. The 2005 West Virginia large date P mint mark quarter is a perfect example, showing that careful observation, knowledge of mint variations, and attention to detail can lead to discovering truly exceptional coins. Next coin, the 2000 Maryland State quarter dollar, featuring a large date with the P mint mark. While most quarters are ordinary coins we see every day, this particular coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Even in circulated bad fine condition, this coin has recently reached an astounding value of $15,000 in today's auction market, making it one of the most expensive Maryland quarters ever sold. The 2000 Maryland quarter was part of the United States Mint's 50 state quarters program, which celebrated each state's unique history and symbols. The Maryland coin features a beautiful depiction of the state's Chesapeake Bay, a sailing ship, and a farmer with a plow, representing Maryland's agricultural and maritime heritage. While millions of these quarters were minted, the large date variant, with the P mint mark, is extremely rare, which is what makes this coin so valuable. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the large date variant refers to the slightly bigger and more prominent numerals in the year 2000 on the obverse of the coin. While this difference may seem subtle, collectors understand that these variations are extremely scarce, especially when they appear in coins that have circulated. Most coins lose their distinctiveness as they wear, but the rarity of the large date with a P mint mark is what drives its extraordinary market value. In circulated bad fine condition, the coin shows significant wear on the high points of the design. You can see smoothing across the farmer, the plow, the sailing ship, and George Washington's portrait on the obverse. Despite this wear, the large date is still clearly visible, and the coin retains enough detail to be recognized as the rare and valuable variant. Even coins with such wear can command incredible prices, proving that scarcity and collector demand often outweigh condition in the numismatic market. So, why is this coin valued at $15,000? It's a combination of rarity, demand, and the uniqueness of the large date P mint mark. Modern quarters rarely achieve such high prices, but the 2000 Maryland large date with a P mint mark is a notable exception. Collectors and investors alike recognize its scarcity and are willing to pay a premium at auction to secure this extraordinary piece of modern numismatic history. Owning this coin is more than just a financial investment. It's about preserving a piece of history, appreciating the artistry of the U.S. Mint, and holding a tangible connection to Maryland's heritage. Each coin tells a story, from the design that represents the state's culture and landscape to the minting anomalies that make it rare. This is a coin that collectors treasure not only for its value, but also for its historical and aesthetic significance. Even in bad fine condition, this 2000 Maryland quarter demonstrates the power of rarity and mint mark variations in the collectible market. For anyone who comes across a 2000 Maryland quarter with a P mint mark, it's essential to examine it closely. The large date variant could transform an ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after collectible worth tens of thousands of dollars. This coin also highlights a key lesson in modern coin collecting. Rarity isn't always about age. Even coins minted just over 2 decades ago can achieve extraordinary market values when they possess the right combination of die variation, mint mark, and scarcity. The 2000 Maryland large date P mint mark quarter in circulated bad fine condition is a perfect example, showing that careful attention to detail can uncover truly exceptional treasures. Next coin, the 2000 South Carolina State quarter dollar, featuring a large date with the P mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary quarter, but collectors know that this coin is a rare gem in the numismatic world. Even in circulated, bad fine, dusty condition, it has recently reached an astonishing value of $12,000 in today's auction market, making it one of the most expensive South Carolina quarters ever sold. The 2000 South Carolina quarter was part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, celebrating each state's history, culture, and unique symbols. This coin features a beautiful design showcasing the state's famous palmetto tree, the iconic Carolina bird, and other elements representing South Carolina's natural beauty and heritage. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, the large date variant with the P mint mark is exceptionally rare, which is what makes this coin so valuable. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, while the large date refers to the slightly bigger and more prominent numerals in the year 2000 on the obverse of the coin. This subtle variation may go unnoticed by most casual collectors, but for serious numismatists, it's a key factor that dramatically increases the coin's rarity and value. Even in circulated condition, the large date variant is highly sought after. In circulated, bad fine dusty condition, the coin shows significant wear and signs of long-term circulation. The high points of the design, including George Washington's portrait on the obverse and the palmetto tree and other details on the reverse, are noticeably worn. The coin also has a dusty appearance, indicating that it has been in circulation and handled over the years. Despite this wear, the large date remains clearly visible, preserving the coin's status as a rare and valuable collectible. So, why does this coin fetch $12,000 in today's market? It's a combination of scarcity, collector demand, and the uniqueness of the large date P mint mark. While most modern quarters are worth only their face value, coins like this attract intense interest from collectors and investors looking to add a rare piece to their collection. Auctions for these coins often see competitive bidding, as collectors recognize the coin's rarity and historical significance. Owning a 2000 South Carolina large date P mint mark quarter is about more than just monetary value. It's about holding a piece of American history and appreciating the artistry and design of the U.S. Mint. Each coin tells a story, representing South Carolina's culture and heritage, while also capturing a unique moment in minting history. Even coins in worn or dusty condition can carry tremendous value if they possess the right combination of rarity and minting anomalies. This coin also teaches a valuable lesson for collectors. Even coins minted just a couple of decades ago can become incredibly valuable if they are rare enough. The 2000 South Carolina large date P Mint Mark quarter in circulated, bad fine dusty condition is a perfect example of this, showing that careful observation, attention to detail, and knowledge of mint variations can uncover extraordinary treasures. For anyone who comes across a 2000 South Carolina quarter with a P Mint mark, it's worth examining closely. Even circulated coins with wear and dust could be worth tens of thousands of dollars if they happen to be the rare large date variant. This is a reminder that in coin collecting, rarity and historical significance can outweigh condition, making even ordinary-looking coins highly valuable.